Hey guys, Rockingtheblade here. Once again, what's up everybody? Welcome to my spoiler-free movie review of Spider-Man No Way Home. The third Spider-Man movie in the Spider-Man MCU and the umpteenth Spider-Man movie overall. And how does it stack up? How does it stack up to the other Spider-Mans? Does it live up to the hype? Does it surpass the hype? Or it doesn't and it sucks? Where does it lie? Before I get into all that, just be careful. I know I'm reviewing this late on a Sunday. It's technically Monday as I'm uploading this, but be careful because there are people that are spoiling this movie. I unfortunately got spoiled a little bit on YouTube of all places. You would think like Sony/Marvel would like crack down on that. So my advice to you is that if you want to see the movie spoiler free, stay off Facebook, Twitter, and unfortunately even YouTube, because YouTube, it on the thumbnail, it showed a spoiler, and I'm like, oh. And when I do the spoiler free talk, I'll tell you what I got spoiled. But thankfully there was some prizes that happened in the movie I was like wasn't spoiled of. Thank God. It is confirmed. It is all the spoiler is confirmed. The spoiler was confirmed something, but then again, I want to be surprised, and if they're not, it'd be ruined to me via YouTube. You know, it kind of sucks. But that's what I'm saying. Stay off Facebook, Twitter, even YouTube. So the thumbnails are just putting the spoilers. And I'm sure YouTube's trying to work as fast as possible. Just letting you know that that's a possibility. See it first, so that way you don't have to worry about it. Because trust people are spoiling like it's coming out of style, guys. Whew. All right, just had to say that as a warning. So, how is it? Well, I can safely say, without a shadow of a doubt, not only does it live up to the hype, not only it surpasses the hype, but to me, it is the best Spider-Man movie today. I dare say, even better than Enter the Spider-Verse. Yup, you heard me. You heard it from here first, possibly. I don't know. Maybe others had said it, but if it hasn't been said, it's been said by me. It is the best Spider-Man movie to date, even better than the Spider-Verse, and I'll fight you for it. So, what happened? Well, spoiler from Far Away From Home, which, if you haven't seen Far Away From Home, go watch it and click back, because I'm going to spoil the ending of Far Away From Home, which you should have seen by now, because it's been a couple of years since it was released, but here we go. Last time we left off on Far Away Home, we all know that Magneto was, not from the multiverse. He was evil. He got upset about how his technology got made fun of. Though if you look back, no one laughed. But in Far Away From Home, during Civil War, no one laughed at his technology. But in Far Away From Home, it's like he can hear laughter, even though he can hear laughter, even though that's not what no one laughed when Iron Man gave the technology a silly name, aka Tony Stark. So it's funny how people can remember things differently. Anywho, point is, he framed Spider-Man into making him some kind of like killer, and ultimately revealed to everyone that Spider-Man is Peter Parker. And of course, with that being revealed, like, it showed the consequences of why Spider-Man wants to keep his identity a secret and why he wears the mask. Because everyone is, you think about it, people are, obviously it's not really spoilers because you see in the trailers, everyone's hounding on him, people taking pictures, people being stummed. One guy said a line that was kind of inappropriate, and I did not repeat it here, but I'm like, bro, really? This person's not even an adult yet. Like, calm down, bro. But anyway, just can't get on. I'm just like word. But people being hounded, people hounding him, taking pictures. There's cameras where his building is at. Cops, accusing him of doing these horrible things. Thankfully, got a good lawyer. I can't say what Well, I can't say who was the lawyer because that will be a spoiler. So it seems like things have calmed down for the most part, but except the public the public opinion thing. They're trying to like because of this Spider-Man, all his relatives are being affected because they know him, and he sees his actions are affecting his friends and family, and he hates that. So he goes to Doctor Strange and be like, hey, can you reverse time or make people forget about what happened? So, and Doctor Strange, considering how they fought together to save the world, it was like, yeah, okay, sure. But what ended up happening, look, you saw from the trailer, again, it's not really a spoiler, he's like, alright, I'll make everyone forget. He's like, oh, I want Mary Jane to know. I want my friend to know. I want my Aunt May to know. And it said that he started to spell like 3-4 times, but him doing it caused it to mess up, and I quickly had to stop to contain the spell, otherwise it would have gone out of control. But of course, as what happened, it revealed all the villains from the Raimi trilogy and from the Amazing Spider-Man movies to come to the MCU to go after the MCU's Peter Parker. And now it's up to him to fight off all 5 villains and hopefully survive. Can he make it? Will he? Oh, man, like... of course, we have the Lizard, Sandman, Electro, Dr. Octopus, and of course Green Goblin, which everyone cheered for Dr. Octopus and Green Goblin's appearance, but sadly there was no love for Sandman, Electro, or the Lizard. You would think, but this kind of sucks. They got no love, but at least the main 2 villains, the Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, got love. Of course, the actor who played Dr. Octopus killed it. He was great. It's like he never left the role. Same thing with William Dafoe. William Dafoe. What can I say? I'm not sure if he's won an Oscar or not. If he hasn't, it is a crying shame because that dude can act. Boy, in fact, I found out that he would agree to join the movie as long as he's allowed to do his own stunts. So all the fight work you see when Spider-Man's fighting Green Goblin, that's William Dafoe. There's no stunt double. He did all of his own stunts. Dude is 66 years old, by the by, doing his own stunts. He said that's the only way he agreed to be in the movie. Of course, he killed it. Don't get me wrong, Jamie Foxx as Electro was very different from the Amazing Spider-Man one. Not in terms of looks, but acting. He was very charismatic, and I kind of liked it. Lizard was kind of just the weakest of the group. Lizard and Sandman. Lizard and Sandman were kind of the weakest in the groups because Lizard had very few lines. So did Sandman. I mean, they weren't bad. They weren't as good as compared to Jamie Foxx is Electro, Octopus, of course, the Green. Out of everyone, who was the best out of the 5? William Dafoe's Green Goblin. I mean, he just commanded the screen. Like, he just ate up the scenery, and you can tell he was having just a ton of fun. And again, just like the Dr. Octopus actor, William never left that role, and he was just killing it. Tom Holland is at his best. He's funny and it's just so awkward as Peter, but also he's brave and I can't spoil what happened and as into why Doctor Strange and Spider-Man are fighting at one point in the trailer. I can't get it because I can't into spoiler territory why, but there's a reason why that's happening. But overall, I love the message of the movie, and it's about forgiveness. I love the message of that movie. I mean, sometimes not only about forgiving others, but forgiving yourself. And sometimes that's the hardest thing to do. And it has a beautiful message. The effects were amazing. Of course. The effects are amazing. It also show you how Spider-Man has an amazing rogue gallery of villains, unlike Batman. Batman has, Joker, Bane, Two-Face, Clayface, Ra's al Ghul, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn. And of course, Spider-Man, all the villains you see in this movie, they have amazing role galleries on both sides. And again, it's just, I mean, it lived up to its special appearances from people you wouldn't expect. Lots of twists and turns. And, oh yeah, post-credits scene is awesome. But the after credits, it's not what you think. It's wow. Like, it's probably one of the best since Black Widow. Because Black Widow's after credits scene was dope. And this one, I dare say, was even better. I was like, wow, is this the after credits scene? Whoa. It blew my mind, folks. And overall, again, and the fight choreography was amazing. Just well choreographed action. I think the director's name is John Waltz. He did a great job, man. I mean, his first one was a good introduction. Far Away From was great. This one was his best. I hope they keep him on. Keep John on. He knows what he's doing. And it goes, Kevin Feige. What can I say? This dude is the reason why for Marvel's success. I mean, Eternals, despite the controversy with critics, was a big hit with fans, and Shang-Chi basically saved cinema, and now Spider-Man is, last time I checked, is breaking records, deservingly so. If you're wondering, I saw it on Saturday on IMAX. It was full because it was a sold-out house, full to capacity. Though tickets are expensive, for 5 tickets is $115 in IMAX. I know, yikes. But I wanted to see it on the big screen, you know. And it was worth it. And it was great. It's worth seeing it on IMAX, too. See why you can, because Wednesday, that's the Matrix come out, and it's going to be taking that thing. I think that's be taking the IMAX spot for the week. But then they'll go back. But I heard it's going to be a limited run, so I think they'll go back to Spider-Man. So I think maybe Warner Brothers and Disney worked out a deal like, hey, we'll have it for a week and we'll give it back, or whatever. Because it's a limited run. Something after Sunday for Matrix is to go back to Spider-Man in IMAX. So for now, go, if you can, go see it in IMAX. If you can't see it in IMAX, which I can understand because it's very pricey, go see it in theaters. But again, be careful. People are spoiling. Like I said, I got spoiled on YouTube of all places. I understand Facebook and Twitter because it's more lax, kind of lax. But you think it's funny how YouTube. Like, if I play, like, a copyrighted music, my video will go down. But if they want to show a spoiler from the third act, that stays up. It's like, word? Really, YouTube? Jesus. Overall, this is the best Spider-Man movie to date. Better than Into Spider-Verse. I mean, and Tom Holland has signed on for 3 more movies. I can't wait to see how, especially how it ends, where the Spider-Man story goes from here, because it's going to be very interesting, and honestly, I can't wait to see where it goes from here. So I'm actually thankful they signed on. He signed on for 3 more movies, because I want to see where Spider-Man's adventure goes next, because, oh my god. And is this amazing? And just, again, actors were amazing. Tom Holland and Willem Dafoe, amazing. The effects, amazing. The fight choreography, amazing. A great message about forgiving others and yourself. And the multiverse. Of course, the fight between Spider-Man and Doctor Strange was creative and fun. And again, it's like DC, if you really want to compete with Marvel, either get Zack Snyder that could be the Kevin Feige of that, or get James Gunn. Put somebody in charge, in other words. And yes, you're doing well, despite the fact that there's no one leading this shit. But eventually, at some point, you're going to crash and hit a wall, and it's going to crash and burn, and you have no one to blame but yourself. If you want to seriously complete on what Marvel is doing, you need a Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige is leading them to nothing but success. And here, another thing I'm going to predict right now before I end this video. Spider-Man No Way Home we'll hit $1 billion before we'll hit $1 billion. I guarantee it. I know it will hit $1 billion. It's already breaking records as it is, despite the pandemic. It's gonna hit $1 billion. considering how much hype for it is for Spider-Man, how popular the character he is, you best believe it hit $1 billion. I have total confidence that it will. So, give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Have you seen the movie? What are your thoughts on it? Please don't spoil, because I'll delete your comment. So please keep them spoiler free. However, later on this week, I will do a RTB spoiler heavy talk of Far Away From Home. But for now, I just wanted to just get my review on it. If you're seeing it, but if you'll be on the fence or waiting for me, of all people, like whether or not to go see it, go see it. You have my blessing. Go see it. You're gonna have an amazing time. Alright guys, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please as always, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, Rockingtheblade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out. Have a great day, and happy holidays to everyone. Please be safe. I know these are dangerous times, but please hug your friends and families. Give them a big hugs and kisses. And again, happy holidays to all my subscribers. Have a good one.